The septuagenarian media tycoon, who claimed defiantly to be on the right side of history, found himself on the wrong side of Hong Kong's new sedition law this morning. The charge, collusion with a foreign power, a crime now punishable by life in prison. The message from Beijing is stark. Be afraid. As the news spread like wildfire around Hong Kong, 200 officers from the police tactical unit staged a theatrical raid on the headquarters of Jimmy Lai's opposition Apple Daily tabloid. The self-made billionaire, long a thorn in the flesh of the Communist Party of China, was marched in handcuffs through his newsroom as police rifled through journalists' files. Apple Daily TV streamed it all live on Facebook, despite being warned to stop. Other senior executives were arrested too, but the paper's editor promised the news would keep on rolling out. The chief superintendent of the National Security Department said 25 boxloads of evidence had been collected from the editorial offices. But as they took it all away, the share price of Jimmy Lai's company more than trebled as Hong Kong's small investors rallied to his support in a stunning new form of protest. Claudia Mo, elected politician and veteran former journalist, says Hong Kong is now a police state.
This actually reminds me of my experience in Tiananmen 30 years ago. It's becoming increasingly Orwellian. They are just strengthening the antipathy amongst Hong Kong people. It's almost like by now ingrained in the fabric of our existence. And if they think by scaring, by frightening, by intimidating people, the problem will go away, they're quite wrong.
The intimidation is intense though, and among the 10 arrested today, 23-year-old Agnes Chow, longtime colleague of pro-democracy activist Joshua Wong.
Under the strong sense of fear of the national security law, it is even more important for us Hong Kongers to not surrender and to continue to believe in the universal values of democracy and freedom.
Agnes Chow, wearing handcuffs, was taken tonight from her home in an unmarked vehicle, her wide eyes caught in camera flashes. Wilson Lee, a freelance journalist with ITV News, was also arrested, again on suspicion of collusion with foreign powers. Apple Daily's coverage of the darkness descending on Hong Kong has exemplified that freedom. Its founder, Jimmy Lai, was branded a traitor by China, particularly since his visit last year to meet the US Vice President and Secretary of State. He'd vowed to fight for the freedoms that made Hong Kong Hong Kong. But if Hong Kong is going to go down, Hong Kongers are signaling to Beijing that they're going to go down fighting.